Now, making a website. How do we do this? How do we go about doing it? If you're just watching this video, what you need to know is it's cheap and it's very easy to do. And yes, you have to learn how to do it. I know a lot of people are going to ask, can we set up like a Wix website or can we just set up like a WordPress website? No, you need to know how to go out there and spend a whopping freaking $9 to build a website. So what are we going to do? We're going to set up a website. We're going to install WordPress on it, and we're going to talk about site basics, and we're going to go into all this kind of stuff. And then we're going to explore landing page and site designers that will allow even a beginner to go out there and build a website. Now, the steps of this are we're going to buy a domain. What a domain is basically, if you look up at youtube.com in your URL bar above this, a domain is the website or the address where everything is hosted. So, for example, youtube.com is a domain. Google.com is a domain. That's a domain name. It's kind of like the address of a website. Then what we're going to do is we're going to set up hosting. Now, what hosting is, you probably already know, it's how websites are hosted on the internet. But what you need to understand technical-wise is the domain is like the address, just like your home address would be, and the host is where all the files that people are displayed are hosted at. They're stored. That's where they're accessed. So when a person goes to youtube.com, youtube.com pulls, or your computer pulls info from the place that is hosting youtube.com, pulls that data and displays it on your computer. That's the gist in my understanding of it. It might not be 100% right, but that's all you need to understand. Then what we're going to do is install WordPress, which is a basic site creation, installation, blogging / website platform you can put on your site that allows anyone to build a website without knowing HTML or anything like that. It can be kind of structured and rigid, which is why the next thing I'm going to get into is how to install a tool called OptimizePress. With that being said, I'm going to show you, for all you overachiever, secret squirrel kind of people, how to install this. And this is going to allow us to basically build websites to meet our needs from scratch, and it's going to make it really easy to go out there and do that. So this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to get into it, and let's begin. Okay, so our merry process of setting up hosting, which is so much fun to teach. This is actually really easy to do. The first time I ever did this, the person who taught and I learned it from, it was the most horrible thing ever, and I'm going to make it very simple for you to do this. None of this is complicated. None of it's easy. Just follow what I'm doing. Turn off your brain. Just follow what I'm doing step by step. So first step is to go to Namecheap, and we're going to buy a domain name, and we can name it anything we want. I'm just going to name this Radical Dude 2004.com, okay, and hopefully it's going to be open. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go buy this domain name right here. So now, if you're planning on starting a business in a certain niche, you can go and buy this in a certain niche. The main thing you want to take away from this video is the learning. You want to learn how to build a website. This is not probably going to be your first $1 million business. You probably will never even use this website again. I don't remember even the first website that I ever registered. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to register Radical Dude 2004 right here. Now, in order to go and register this website, all we're going to do is you're going to go right here and you're going to go to cart. Now, this is going to be just like checking out anywhere else. And if you can't do this, then you're probably going to have a lot of trouble doing other things on the internet. Anyways, what you want to do, don't get any of this stuff right here. Don't get anything. Don't do anything. Just buy this, okay? Now, go to confirm order. All right, I'm going to teach you how to check out. Now, you want to go and create a username. I'm just going to log in. And after you've logged in, what you're going to do is you want to complete the checkout. I'm going to complete the checkout. You do it just by following out these details right here. By the way, this is not my address. It's not anything relevant right here. This is just like a little test account. So anyways, we're going to go right here and we're going to go to PayPal. All right, you can use whatever you want to check out. I'm going to complete checkout and show you what happens on the other side. Wow, we are now a website owner. You can write your kids and tell your mom you're doing something with your life now. So anyways, I've registered Radical Dude 2004. So then what we're going to do is go over to the HostGator, host of the world's sexiest gator and a sexy pumpkin. Quick. Anyways, this is HostGator. You need to click this link right here in the video to go there and follow along with me. This is a place where it's really, really easy to set up your first hosting account. It's where I set up my first host at, and it's pretty reliable hosting, especially if you're starting off, and it's cheap as hell. So I'm going to go right here, and we're going to go to web hosting. Okay, I'm going to click web hosting. Don't grab any of this crap down here. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to grab the baby plan, because what this is going to allow you to do, don't get the hatchling plan. I know it's $1 cheaper, okay? But we're gonna be some high rollers right now, and we're going to get the plan starting at $6.96, okay? The reason for this is because the hatchling plan only offers one domain, and you're going to have to go through all sorts of stuff to get more domains later on. You're probably going to put more domains on here. So, we're going to click here, and we're going to click get up to 30% off, okay? Because they're all about those deals. Now, what you want to do is listen very carefully right here, because this is the most complicated part. Now, you're going to go right here, and you're going to click I already own this domain. You're going to go grab your domain. We got Radical Dude 2004, and we're going to put that in there. All right? So we're going to put the package type as a baby. Big old baby. All right? All right, so that's what we got right here. Don't go register any of this crap. Then we're going to go right here, and you're going to go 1 month. Okay, don't get 36 months, because that's expensive. We're going to get 1 month at a time for $9.56. Make the username Secret Squirrel 97. Okay, that's too long. We're just going to make it Secret Squirrel. Is that open? No. Secret Squirrel. All right, we're going to make the Secret Squirrel. And we're going to make the security pin. I'm going to make this 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, I'm going to delete this count as soon as this is done. Just making an example start here. So what we're going to do right now is fill out your billing info. Now, I'm going to go fill this out in a second, but we're going to turn off all this extra crap. We're going to turn off all these things because we don't want all these additional services. Make the bottom thing right here say $9.56. I'm going to go fill out all this, and then I'm going to go down here. I'm going to hit checkout now. Be sure to accept the terms of service. And I'm going to see you on the other side of this page, my friend. Okay, so go fill out all this stuff. Use your head, and I'll see you on the other side of this page. And then what you can do right here is you can either refresh the screen, or you can just go and delete something from the URL. And anywhere you go in HostGator, it's going to take you here. You're going to get taken to a page that looks just like this, my friend. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and click HostGator's package. Okay. Now, what might happen is it might say pending right here. However, what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for that to load up. So I'm going to give it a few minutes, come back, check the packages, and it should say active here in a few seconds, and it's going to give us all the connection details that we need to know. Okay, so you can see it now says active. However, once you sign up, you're going to get this email right away, and it's going to give you all the details we need. It's going to be the first thing you see that HostGator sends you. It's going to be from no reply at HostGator. Keep this email open. We're going to keep this page open right here as well, and we're going to keep Namecheap open. So what we need to do and everything we need to know is in this email. So what you're going to see right here is name servers, and what name servers are is basically when someone goes to like youtube.com, I don't know how YouTube works. This is my understanding of it. It's probably not right, but it works for me, and it's worked for multiple years for me. What happens, say someone goes to a website, it's going to say, okay, hey, the information and stuff you're looking for is on these servers. And these are the names of the servers that the internet is going to go dig to, pull the information up, and display. So we're on Namecheap right now. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to your dashboard right here, and you're going to click Dashboard. Now you're going to see the domain you just bought, and we're going to go to Manage. Then if we go to Manage, what we're going to do is we're going to go down, and we're going to go to Update Name Servers. You can see this right here. You're going to click Edit on your name servers. Now, what you're going to do then is you're going to go down to Custom. And this is really the most difficult part. If you can follow this, you're going to go copy and paste the first name server name in there. Then you're going to go grab the second name server. Boom, baby. There we go. I'm never saying it again, but boom. Boom, baby. And that's it. That's it. We've redirected there. So we're going to see, this will probably take a few minutes to actually go into place. If we actually go to the site, Radical Dude 2004, it might actually already be transferred over. So let's go look at this right here. And it's still transferring over. So what's happening, this is called propagation. Hopefully it's called a propagation. What's happening is the host and the domain registrar, which is what Namecheap is, are just sending all the information there and transferring it over. That's okay, we can get started right now. What you're going to do next is you have your control panel right here, and we have our password and everything. I'm going to get rid of all this as soon as I get up this video, so don't go too crazy. So what you're going to do right here is you're going to go click the C panel right here, and we're going to get this screen. You're just going to grab this info right here, username secret square, and going to throw that in there, and then we're going to get the password, which is FBI security level right there, because we don't want anyone hacking this money bank of a domain. And you're going to get inside what is called the cPanel, okay? And it's going to offer to, get out of my face, man. And it's going to throw stuff in your face. Ignore that, okay? So what we're then going to do is you're going to go to quick install. quick install. And we're gonna go and we're gonna click it. Go figure. Now, what's gonna happen right here is we're in the control panel for this website. You don't need to understand too much, except we need to go down here. We're gonna go, it's gonna say popular installs, you're gonna go to install WordPress. Boom, okay? So we're gonna click here and we're gonna click install WordPress again. It's free to use, so don't worry about that. We're gonna put it on radicaldude2004.com. Do not fill out any of this right here. All right, admin email, make it your email. All right, admin username, make it admin. The rest of this stuff you can fill with anything, okay? You can put turds, okay? And I'm gonna put, name is turds, my last name is turds, just to show you that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna hit install WordPress. Yeah, we're installing WordPress. Would you like to buy some more stuff? No! All right, so that's it. It's going to be installed on your website. You can see right here, it says view credentials. We can go right here. Now, you're going to get the password right here for the login, and it's also going to be emailed to you as well. I'm just going to copy that right here, and hopefully what's going to happen is our domain is going to get propagated over to the new name servers and it will be replaced with the WordPress block. So we're going to wait a few minutes for this to happen. It can take up to 24 hours. Usually it takes about 30 minutes. So I'm going to come back when we have WordPress on the site. Okay, so you can see everything has propagated over. Woohoo, yeah, whoopee. You can see the easiest way to do this is just to put your URL in your domain bar and URL bar, and it's going to take you to this. And if we installed WordPress correctly, which is done for you, you don't even have to go in and like install it manually like in the old days. It's going to look a lot like this, or it's going to look exactly like this. It's not going to look a lot like it. It's going to be this. With that being said, the email we put in under our admin, you're going to get an email that has your password in there. So what you're then going to do is you're either going to click here and go to WP admin on the end of your URL, as you can see right here, or you can go right here and click login, or you can go to your URL bar and put in WP-admin. That's going to be the admin control panel for all your WordPress sites forever and ever. Okay, so you can see right here, I'm going to put an admin, and I'm going to copy and paste the password that was sent to me. I suggest you change this because it's hard to remember, or you can just write it down somewhere. So what WordPress allows us to do is allows us to go in and write junk on pages. We can put images in, we can create a website, we can go like this. It's really easy, and it's basically a blogging platform. It's originally designed to be a blogging platform. Now, there's a ton of themes out there that allow you to put in different stuff. You can see right here, and I'm not going to break down like WordPress, advanced WordPress, because there's really no such thing. There's just what you want to do with WordPress. But you can see it comes in different themes. I'm just going to put in any theme. Let's just go add new. You can see there's free themes we can put in right here, and we can basically create a website, any type of website we want using a combination of themes. All these themes that I just showed you are going to really restrict you to a blogging platform that's really clunky, and you can't do anything too much on it when it comes to trying to make landing pages or websites people are going to use. Now, there are ways to go out there and find WordPress themes that will work for your business. Say you're like actually making a business website right here. You can have WordPress themes that look just like this. Most of the time you have to pay for these, but if we just click the demo right here, what you need to understand is this is a WordPress theme. We can actually have our sites look just like this. All right, so how can we go out there and actually turn this into stuff we can use? WordPress in itself is not going to allow you to really do much editing. It's not going to allow you to create pages like this. It's going to allow you to create and work within themes that are really cookie cutter. This isn't a bad thing if you're building like a website for a client or something, but if we're trying to really convert people and get visitors to do stuff or sell people stuff, having pages we can directly edit is going to work a lot better for us. So we can drag around and custom make to what we're going to do. Specifically the stuff I'm going to teach you in this course, you're going to need something like this. So this is a cool WordPress plugin and also theme you can install called OptimizePress. Now, I'm not going to go out there and suggest just you go buy random bullshit like a lot of people that make how to make website stuff and just suggest stuff just for the sake of suggesting it. I use OptimizePress for everything, and it just makes it really easy to make websites that you use. Okay, so what it does, I'm just going to go right here and click Live Editor, is it just makes it so we can kind of build and snap pages together. Okay, again, I'm not trying to like be the OptimizePress like ultimate salesman right here. This just makes it easier for us to sell stuff from pages. There's other platforms out there like Lead Pages, for example, and this is something we can also use as well. I'm going to show you how to use this in a future video. But you can see what this does right here. And it allows you to create pages where you can edit stuff. It's a lot more rigid than OptimizePress, which is why I'm going to suggest using OptimizePress, because then you can actually drag and drop stuff and move it. But if you're a total beginner, we can also use this as well, and this won't require us to go build quite as complicated as a website. So OptimizePress and Lead Pages allow us to do both of these things. So I'm going to show you the basics of these, okay? So OptimizePress right here, you can see you can easily just go in and add stuff, like 2 columns of text we can go and fill out. We can go put in images, bullet blocks, anything. Okay, all this stuff right here can be edited and added in, and it's pretty dang simple to use. And the only way to go out there and install this is you're just going to go in to themes or plugins, and you're going to go to the OptimizePress website. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to install the plugins. Now, installing plugins in WordPress and installing themes is really the only thing you need to know and take away from this. But what you can see right here is installing a plugin is as simple as uploading it. So say let's go to OptimizePress. Now, what I'm going to do is you can see install OptimizePress right here. This is actually the wrong page. We're going to go to the download section right here. I'm going to download this theme right here, OptimizePress theme. Okay, so how this works and how you install stuff is very simple. So we have the themes, we have the whatever. And I'm just going to go right here to themes. I'm going to go to add new, and I'm simply going to install the file that I just put in. Okay, you're going to enter the license key. Once you get inside, and the license key is just going to be provided once you get inside of this area right here. And then all we're simply going to do is hit install now, and this is going to install the theme for us. It's kind of a big file, but that's all there is to it. So let's give it 2 seconds. All right, so you can see it's installed, and I'm just going to hit activate. And you can see how easy it is to get that on there. So what's going to happen is you're going to get an API key from OptimizePress when you buy it, and this is very common across any software. You're going to enter it right there. I'm going to enter mine, and I'm going to show you what happens on the next page. All right, so it's going to show you all this stuff right here, and you can get into like advanced OptimizePress training later on. We're not going to do that right now. Let's keep it simple. I'm just going to go right here, and I'm going to go to page builder. Now, what I'm going to do on the site, and what I'm going to show you to do right now, is just how to go and create your first good-looking sales page, any page, in seconds. So I'm going to name my page, because we're here to party, and we're going to use a content template. So you can see all the different types of pages we can set up right here and build. We can do kind of the similar thing in lead pages as well. I like using this because I like being able to like have complete control over everything and have it on my website so that when people are sent to my website, they're actually being directed there. And you can see that's all there is to it. I can go and upload images. I can edit anything right here. I can add new stuff. Like let's just put in like a new column and put in a timer. I'm just gonna put that right there, and it should show up. And you can see like I have timers, and that's all there is to it. So I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna go right here to hit publish, and you can see I have this page set up, and I can go and edit anything on this whenever I want. I can go do anything like that. And you can see how from the beginning of this video, we start not knowing how to set up a website, how to set up hosting, to having like a website we can sell stuff from. Like be free to make whatever website you want. But you can see we didn't even know how to make a website, and now we have a website we can sell stuff from, we can get working with right now, immediately, and then we can start selling stuff from without knowing any advanced stuff or anything like that. And that's how easy it is to create websites these days and edit them to whatever we need. Now, that being said, you can also check out a service called Lead Pages. It's a little bit cheaper than OptimizePress. I think OptimizePress is like $47 to $97. You can go check out Lead Pages as well. There's a link to OptimizePress and Lead Pages in this video if you haven't seen them. And you can do kind of the similar thing. I don't like Lead Pages as much because we can't go in and like be like, hey, this button's gonna go up here now. I'm just gonna put a picture of Batman. You can't do that. You can't be as crazy with it. You can see like in Lead Pages, what we can do is we can go like create templates, and these will be hosted online without us having to ever like buy hosting or anything like that. You can see we can do the same exact thing, sort of, that we can do in OptimizePress, but we can't like bend this page to our will and like move this up here and like make this appear over there and shape this button and do all sorts of stuff. It's a lot more complicated, as you can see right here, than just moving things around and clicking on them and editing them like on this. So that's what I suggest. So to go back over every step from the start, we go to Namecheap, register a domain name, the end. Get that domain name, copy and paste it. You're going to go to HostGator. You're going to complete payments. Remember, when you're going through, do not select register a new domain. Just simply say I already own a domain, put the domain you registered in there. Once we have the domain registered, what you're going to get in your email is the name servers. What you're going to do with those name servers is you're going to go down here and you're going to go update custom servers. You're going to click on edit. You're going to go put the name servers in 1 and 2 spot. Remember, those are in your email from HostGator. What you're then going to do is you're going to log into your cPanel in HostGator. Remember, we did that earlier. But that's okay, because HostGator sent it to us. We can even click here to get to our cPanel. We're going to go put that password in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go down to quick install, and we're going to go and click install WordPress. We're going to let it install WordPress on our site. We're going to select the free version. We're going to go and only install it on the main URL. Don't put anything over here. Put the admin email as your email. Put the admin user as admin. You're going to get the login information from your WordPress installation. Is going to allow you to log in and do all sorts of cool shit to it, like put stuff on pages and make a website. Now, we can either install a business theme or put other themes on. What I suggest using, if you want to get started, especially when we get into the email marketing and paid advertising, you want to put Optimized Press on the page. Now, an alternative to doing all of this is using lead pages to create your first pages. You can follow along with this by using lead pages on later on. With Optimized Press, you are able to go in there and create a page for just about anything. Just going to create this page right here. We can sell books from it. You can sell anything from it. We can do the similar things in lead pages as well. And this is what we're going to need to do. So this, in short, is how to set up a website, my friend. Okay, with that all being said, you made it to the end of the video. High five, you accomplished something today. Now what you can do is a few things. First off, I've put together a quick, super basic PDF that you can go through the steps through. It just has links to everything you need and what you need to do. It's very basic, but you can follow along with it instead of having to watch each part of this video over again. If you want to go get hosting right here, you can click this picture of the alligator who looks like he's making this man very uncomfortable with inappropriate workplace touching. And you can go click right here and it will take you there, and you can get 20% off your hosting, so you can not pay as much when you host. And if you're interested in getting Optimized Press, you can click right here. It will take you to their website. You can check out and put it on your site. And that is all there is to it. So